What particular things do you like best about the paper?
Well, it's blackness.
Let's do it. What's going on, guys? Keith Allen Jr. here again, and welcome to another episode of Real Estate Talk. All right, today we're going to talk about what I believe we can do to rebuild Black Wall Street, Part 2. One of the things I think we need to do is we need to become more political. Now, when I talk about political, I'm not talking about politics, nor am I talking about being a mascot for a certain party. Let me explain what I mean. One of the things that I think hurt the people of Tulsa, Oklahoma, is that they had lack of political power and they had no one to represent them. What do I mean by representation? If you look around at every other culture, we're the only culture that has no representation. Everything that's a representation of us was given to us by someone else. Every other culture has someone who sits at the table and represents them. Do you know who represents us? America. That's the reason why they can treat us any way they want to with no ramifications. Now, we as a culture like to talk about reparations. The reason why other cultures get reparations is simple. They got somebody at the table that's sitting there fighting for it. I want you to think about this for a second. How can we as a people get reparations from the same people who put us here? Everything from the flag that's red, white, and blue, to the food that we call ours, to even our last name was given to us. Now, we can ask for everything under the sun until we're blue in the face, but nothing's ever going to change till we're sitting at those tables. Here's a great example. In our community, we're brought up hating the police. Now, disclaimer, this is not one of those, oh, there are some good police rants, while ignoring the facts of what the majority has done to us. Trust me, I feel your pain and I even understand where the hatred comes from. However, listen to what I have to say. Now, when I talk about fighting the fight and sitting at those tables, we need to start influencing the next generation with no record to start joining these police forces. And I'm not talking about color, because there are some people that looks like us that's not for us. I'm talking about the people that's for the cause. We need to start influencing people that's for us and that's for the cause to join the force and become some of these higher ranks. Now, it won't happen right away, but what this does do is puts us in a position to protect what we're trying to do. We also need to start influencing our people to become senators, congressmen or women, judges, things of that sort, focusing on the legislative and the judicial, the ones who make the laws and the ones who decide the fate of our people. That way, the things we start asking for becomes a demand. Again, just another conversation with me, Keith Allen Jr. Thanks for tuning in. Peace to the people.